Hi, this is Shonnie Lavender, and in this video, I want to share with you some brief suggestions about vacationing or planning rather for your vacation with your family. So the tip that I like to give parents when we get into thinking about, okay, vacation, whether it's summer or it's holidays, whatever the actual reason for your vacation, and good for you for taking them because they are important for our mental health, is that it's a great opportunity to have a conversation with each other to find out, what are you looking forward to? What are your concerns? What are those things that are on your mind about this different time? Because it is different. It's different settings. It might include different people. It is different food, potentially, all kinds of differences. And so rather than just making assumptions about, well, this is what's going to be great for my kids, or this is what's going to be challenging for my kids, this is what I'm looking forward to, all those things, it's putting it out in the open and letting everybody hear it. And so there's nothing to do at this meeting except to share and put ideas out there, put those worries, put those wants out on the table. And as the adults, you get to record them because you do then want to be able to do some things with them later. The first step, though, is really simply to say, what are we looking forward to? And let's talk about this upcoming vacation we're going to have, or this visit to grandma's house, whatever. So what are we looking forward to? And so everybody gets to, whether you go around the table and circle and get everybody one thing at a time and just keep going till everybody's put all their wants out there, write them down. Again, you don't have to say, oh, well, we're not going to do that, or that's happening next time. It's not that. It's simply put all those wants out there, get them on the table so that you know and you don't have to guess. Then the second thing is to ask about, are there any concerns, any worries or wonderings about things on our vacation? And again, you don't have to respond to them, and you can even preface that with your kids and say, we're not going to necessarily talk about that now. We just want to write them down. Mommy and I want to write them down, or Daddy and I want to write them down, or I want to write them down, whatever it is. So then that is that chance to say, I don't know what it's going to be like on the plane. It's my first plane trip, or I don't sleep very well when I'm not at home and I'm worried about sleeping. So you're just writing them down. And you get to do that too. You can have some worries. It's okay. You're a human being. So this is something that you take all of this, and then as the adult, you get to think about, okay, are the wants things that can happen? Are there some parameters with those? Are there some things I want to later communicate to my kids about, okay, well, which of these wants are most important? Because we're going to be there for 3 days. And so this list is really long. And while we'll do our best to get to as many of them as possible, we may only get to 3, or we may only get to 1, whatever the parameters are. But don't do that at the first meeting. That is later. So the step that I invite you to take today is, when you're going into a vacation or a different time, it can even be you're going away for a business trip, and you can have the wants and worries conversation with your family then about, okay, this is what's happening. It's going to be different. So are there wants and worries? All those sorts of things. So it is that airing of what's on our minds and on our hearts. It gives everybody a chance to have their voice heard and taken seriously. And as, again, the adult who is at some level responsible for helping manage expectations and concerns, it gives you the information that then you can use to have those follow-up conversations, prepare yourself, prepare the kids, all those logistical pieces you'll have information for. So that's my tip to use, experiment with, see how it works for you, see how you do that meeting. I encourage it to be a fun, like, hey, this is part of our planning. We're going to talk about, what are we thinking about? What are we looking forward to? What are we concerned about? And have it be this, we want to hear from you. Let's put it on the table. Again, we're not going to talk about it now. It's to get it all written down so that we can follow up on it. We can talk about it more as we get closer and closer. So that's my tip for you today. I'd love to hear how it works for you. And if you have your own wisdom to share, which I'm sure you do, at least on other topics, if not this one, you're always welcome to leave your own input or comments, suggestions for other parents, because we can all help each other out, make this work better for all of us. So again, I'm Shonnie Lavender. I'm the Conscious Moms Coach. And if I can support you in any way in creating more peace, connection, and joy in your families, let me know. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.